Question number 2, Human Resource Management Term and Examination 2021 December. Question number 2, explain the objectives of human resource planning. इसमें ह्यूमन रिसोर्स प्लानिंग के ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को डिस्क्राइब करना है एंड डिस्क्राइब द प्रोसेस ऑफ HRP विद इलस्ट्रेशन. और जो प्रोसेस होता है ऑफ ह्यूमन रिसोर्स प्लानिंग का उसे एक्सप्लेन करना है. सो फर्स्ट वील इलैबोरेट दी व्हाट डू वी मीन बाय ह्यूमन रिसोर्स प्लानिंग. As it is the process of forecasting an organization's future demand for and supply of employees and aligning them to achieve business goals. As per E.W. Vetter, HRP is the process by which management determines how the organization should move from its current manpower position to its desired manpower position. Then we'll give some example and then we'll talk about objectives of human resource planning. So what are the objectives of human resource planning? First objective is forecast manpower needs. Second objective is avoid surplus or shortage. Then third is ensure success in planning. Fourth is cope with change. Fifth is optimum utilization of HR. Sixth is control labor cost. Seventh is meet compliance needs. Seven is facilitate career planning. And then we'll talk about process of human resource planning. So what is the process of human resource planning? Here we will talk about 6-step process. It is continuous, not one time. First is analyzing organizational objectives and plan. First we'll elaborate about analyzing the organizational objectives and then its plan, and then forecasting demand for HR, forecasting supply of HR, estimating manpower gaps, and then fifth is action plans to bridge gaps, and sixth monitoring control feedback. After mentioning it, we'll describe it a little bit. So first is analyzing organizational objectives and strategic plans. What do we mean by this? We'll give some example and then we'll talk about second step, which is forecasting demand for human resource. So what are the techniques used and what do we mean by this and what are the examples? We'll elaborate it a little bit and then we'll talk about forecasting supply of human resource. We'll talk about it and then we'll give its example, a few examples. Then step 4, estimating manpower gaps. We'll talk about it, elaborate it a little bit and then give some example. Then action plans to bridge gaps. We'll talk about it and give some example. And then comes, so with that, we'll conclude the whole thing, which is HRP links business strategy with people strategy. Without HRP, banks face either idle staff cost or customer queues. Due to understaffing. In current scenario of digital disruption, merger and talent war, HRP, human resource planning, has become a board level exercise. As the saying goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. In HR, failure means both financial loss and service collapse. Thank you. This is the answer of second question. Thank you.